Shout out Mr. Beast. All right, here is what you need to know about the new iPhone 11's camera system. Did I break it? Just a dummy phone, no worries. So Apple just wrapped up the keynote this morning and announced 3 new phones, the iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Max. And can I just say, huge shout out to the creative team behind those videos. Got me fired up for sure. Just wanted to go over in this video really quick today the camera specs specifically on these 3 new phones. We have yet to actually test any of the cameras on this phone, but when we do, expect a full shootout. This is just purely going off specs and talking about what Apple came out with today. All right, so first up, I think the biggest thing is that Apple introduced an ultra wide lens now built in natively on the camera, which is pretty impressive. It has an f2.4 aperture and it's across all 3 of the phones. They also have their wide lens, which is their standard lens. They call it wide, and that has an f1.8 aperture. That hasn't changed from all their other phones, and that goes across all 3 phones. I think they've all been enhanced a little bit with the A13 chip, so expect a little bit more performance there. Shout out to exposure change from the sun. So on the 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max, we get the first ever triple camera arrangement from Apple. Ultra wide, wide, and the zoom lens, which we've seen a zoom lens on Apple phones in the past, all the way back from the 7 Plus, I think, until the latest 10s. Until now, this zoom lens though, however, has an f2 aperture, which is gonna be nice because it won't look like it's super dark when you hit that zoom lens now. Naturally, because you're bringing in a little less light to the camera, it will look slightly darker, but that f2 aperture is a huge step up, in my opinion, if you shoot on that lens a lot. The 11 Pro and the Pro Max also have a beefed up battery, which is nice if you're out for a long shoot day or you're using your phone extensively for video, which draws a lot of battery. That's a huge plus. Portrait mode is also getting a really nice upgrade in the sense that you can now shoot wider portraits. In the past, I think just that limitation of only the tight portrait mode focal length was, in my opinion, a little bit of a limitation. I like the wider look with some of that blur. Night mode is another feature they just announced, so definitely want to get some hands-on with that, see how it actually looks. That will be a feature we definitely test out. Let's talk video specs. Nothing groundbreaking with video specs, I'd say. We have 4K 60 across the board and 4K 24. All 3 phone models support that. The crazy thing is now on the true depth camera, which is Apple's term for the selfie camera or the front-facing camera, they have such a powerful camera now in that 4K 24, 4K 60. They have 1080, 120, which, yes, it's called Slowfie. Moment of silence for the Slowfie. The video quality that's packed into phones these days is insane, so I cannot wait to shoot on the 11 Pro and really see kind of what Apple's offering as like their first Pro camera and see if the video looks any better than what was on the previous model. Super stoked on that. Okay, so let's talk moment for iPhone 11.
Later that same evening.
All right, it's been a full day. We've been working all day, but moment for iPhone 11. Pre-orders are up now. Website, it's live. We are stoked. We have some awesome case designs. In fact, we have like 3 main cases and then a little extra case too. So we have the photo case, which you all know and love for the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. We have the filmmaker case, which is our thinnest case. You might have seen it on our Kickstarter. And we also have a thin photo case, which is essentially a new version for us, which is kind of like our classic photo case, but just thinned down in all ways. We got some new colors with that too. So what else? The triple camera system, just to put it out there, the 3rd super wide lens is not gonna be supported by our lenses. It's too wide of a field of view for anything to really work. That obviously is an open hole on the case, so it still works as it should. But the wide and telephoto lens on the Pro and Pro Max are still supported. More information on the website. Just wanted to get this video out quick and tell you that pre-orders are open. So it's been a long day. Thank you for the patience, and we'll see you when we do more review stuff. All right, I was sitting here editing this and I forgot to also mention our biodegradable case. This is, I don't know how I forgot it. Our bio case, we're calling it, is a biodegradable case. It doesn't have a mounting interface for our lenses, but it's really cool, kind of a direction we wanna go, and it's a really cheap option. We're actually bundling it right now, so bio case, check it out. Okay, now we'll see you later.